It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers on Monday night.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup and looking around and hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Play action, Stafford. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Play action now for Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and If the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Atwell sent in motion here. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Right side, complete to Nakua. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Again, it's Stafford. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Stafford to throw again. That one taken in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll send him over to the left.
Ready.
Young to throw on first down. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Kyron Williams. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Puka Nakua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down, it's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Young to throw. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
3rd and long.
Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, it's Williams. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Stafford now on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense has it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On the give, it's Hubbard. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Down. Set.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Hut.
Here's Young. That one taken in right side by Legette.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing right, it's taken in.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the...
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go. Check White.
Now Young. Quick throw here is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Taking off. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, that's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He runs with it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Stafford now. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. On 1st down is Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the double.
Here's 1st down.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. And now here comes the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? He'll try to run for it. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Smith, red. Hut, hut.
Back to throw, Young. All alone is the tight end, Sanders. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. Catch made by Thielen. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready. Set.
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.